So do you think you need to save and invest every penny, especially if you're late to saving for retirement like me? Guys, let me know down below. Do you think that you have to save and invest every penny that you earn and deprive yourself of anything and everything? Or do you think that you should have a happy balance and enjoy today while saving for tomorrow? Let me know down in the comments below, guys. What do you think and what are you doing right now, especially if you're late to saving for retirement like me? So guys, if this is your first time to this channel, my name is Susan Velez, and on this channel, we talk about making money, saving money, investing money, and just getting smarter with our finances so that we can catch up for retirement, especially if you are late to saving for retirement like me. I know on this channel, we always talk about making money and saving money, but today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to talk to you about why I think it's so important that you have a happy balance between saving and investing while still enjoying today. And make sure you watch till the end, guys, because I'm going to share with you guys what we do with our finances now to be able to enjoy life a little bit better. Even though we know we're late for saving for retirement and we have to catch up, we don't sacrifice today to save for tomorrow. And this is a personal choice, guys. I know everybody is different, but I'm just sharing with you guys some of the things that I've thought about when I was going crazy and saving every penny that I had. First things first, guys, is we are not guaranteed tomorrow. I know on this channel, we always talk about saving for a rainy day, saving for a golden years, save, save, save. That's all we talk about. But the truth is that we are not guaranteed tomorrow. We are only given the present, and that's why it's called the present. It is a gift. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We don't know if tomorrow will come. I mean, I hope it does, but there is no guarantee that tomorrow will come. So if you're saving all your money for tomorrow and sacrificing today in the present, then guys, what are you going to do if tomorrow never comes? That means you didn't get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You worked all your life and didn't get to enjoy anything. So that also means that somebody else gets to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now, if you have kids, you might think this is fine. Don't you think you deserve to enjoy a little bit of the fruits of your labor while still saving for tomorrow? So guys, I think there has to be a happy medium of saving for tomorrow while enjoying today. And that's why I always talk about paying yourself first, because when you get into the habits and develop the behaviors of paying yourself first, then you can actually find ways to pay yourself first while creating a fun account. And the fun account, or fun money that I like to call it, can be used for enjoying today. And then your future account is used for your future self for when tomorrow does come. Because guys, even though we don't know if tomorrow's going to come, if tomorrow does come, it comes a lot faster than we think it's going to come. So you still want to be prepared for tomorrow while enjoying today. And the second reason, guys, is because we want to be able to enjoy life's experiences, do stuff right now while we're young, because we're the youngest we're going to be right now. As I'm recording this video, I'm the youngest I'm going to be right now. Tomorrow I'll be older. Next week I'll be older than I was this week. And then when I get in my golden years, guys, of course I'm going to be older. So right now we're fortunate enough not to have any aches and pains. We have great health. So we want to be able to enjoy stuff that we can do right now when we're younger, because we enjoy stuff like hiking, biking, doing physical activities, which are easier to do right now when we're younger than when we're older. So that's why I think it's important to be able to do stuff that you enjoy doing right now when you're younger, because later on, we hope we're all in great health when we get to our golden years, but there's no guarantee that we will be in great health. So it's important to be able to do stuff right now when you're younger and be able to enjoy life. Now, I'm not saying you have to spend a fortune on being able to do stuff right now, but what I'm saying is that you should be able to do stuff right now and enjoy life experiences, whether that's taking vacations, going hiking, spending the day at the zoo, whatever it is that you want to do. You should be able to do that right now without feeling like you can't do it, because you have to save and invest everything. Number 3 is, guys, that if all you're doing and working and paying your bills, living paycheck to paycheck, and you're not putting anything aside for fun, you're going to get depressed, because you're going to feel like you're just a hamster on a wheel, going to work, paying your taxes, and living paycheck to paycheck and putting everything in savings and investments. So there has to be a happy medium, because if all you're doing is saving and investing and not enjoying any of the fruits of your labor, it is going to get depressing, guys. You're going to get to a point where you're going to be like, well, I'm working all the time, but I don't get to do anything I enjoy. I don't get to buy anything I want. So you're depriving yourself of things that you want to do or things that you would like to do. And that leads to number 4, guys, which is that eventually you're going to go on a spending spree because you're going to feel like you deserve to have this or you deserve to have that. So if you haven't developed the habits of paying yourself first and the self-discipline of learning how to manage your money, guys, and all of a sudden you do is go cold turkey and say, I'm not going to spend anything. I'm going to invest and save everything that I earn. And you've never done that in the past. And in the past, if you always bought stuff, guys, and then all of a sudden you tell yourself you can't have that, guys, that's not going to last. It's no different than somebody going on a crash diet and saying, you know what, I'm not going to eat any junk food. I'm not going to eat any chocolate. I'm going to just cut my habit cold turkey and I'm not going to eat anything. Guys, eventually that person is going to fall off the wagon, and we hear it all the time where they go back, they gain the weight back that they lost, and then they gain even more. That's no different than finances, guys. If you haven't developed the habit or haven't developed the self-discipline of paying yourself first and understanding how money works, then eventually you're going to get to a point where you're just going to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to save and invest anything. I'm just going to spend everything. And then you're going to go back to the old way of living, which was probably paycheck to paycheck or just living above your means, guys. So you have to go into it gradually. You have to understand financial literacy. You have to know how money really works. And that's why I always say it's so important to self-educate yourself. And you can do this by listening to podcasts, reading nonfiction books on money, and just self-educating yourself, guys, because that's the only way you're going to learn. That's how we learned about how to really control our money, how to manage our money. And guys, we've come from a background where we were always spending money. We were living paycheck to paycheck. We looked wealthy, but we weren't wealthy. So now if you looked at us, guys, you would think we're poor, but that's not the truth. We actually have understood that what society wants you to think about wealthy. When you go on social media or you watch TV, you see these people living in mansions, buying these expensive cars. And that's not true wealth, guys. That's people who are trying to keep up with the Joneses and look wealthy. And that's what we used to do. Wealthy, true wealth, guys, is the quiet wealth that you don't see. The money that you're putting in investments, savings accounts, and stuff like that, that's earning interest, earning dividends, and making you wealthy over time. It's the quiet wealth that nobody sees. When somebody looks at you, chances are you're going to look poor, especially if you're like me, guys. We drive old vehicles. We no longer have new vehicles. We no longer have car payments. And this means the money that we used to pay for car payments, we now are able to use to help us leverage our wealth. And once you start learning how to do that, guys, and understanding how money works, then you start developing the habits and the behaviors that allow you to stop spending so much and start saving more, but while still being able to enjoy life in moderation without affecting your future funds. And then number 5, guys, is you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. So I know everybody says making money is hard, and making money is challenging. I mean, unless you have an active income source where you go to a job, then it becomes easier to make money because you get and you rely on that paycheck. But making money through a side gig can be challenging, and earning more money can be challenging. And so many people talk about increase your income, find ways to make more money. That is challenging. And I know that it's easier to save what you have right now instead of going out and making more money. And that's why everybody thinks that you should just save, save, save. But guys, the truth is that time is more valuable than money, because we don't know how much time we have on this earth. We are only given a small, limited amount of time on this earth, and you can always make more money. You can find ways to make more money. So if you're not enjoying your time and you're always focusing on making more money, finding ways to make more money, or just spending a ton of time at work just to increase your income, guys, you're not enjoying today. And remember, guys, I said at the beginning that you're not guaranteed tomorrow. So if you're not enjoying your time with your friends, your loved ones, and you can't get that time back. So make sure that you're finding a happy medium. Save for tomorrow while enjoying today, guys. So now let me share with you guys how we've managed to do this. Because guys, we didn't always do this. We actually went without taking vacations forever because we were always living paycheck to paycheck. We didn't have the funds to be able to do anything. We didn't have fun money. We didn't have anything. So it wasn't until we started understanding how financial literacy worked, how money really worked. And when we started understanding how money worked, and the only way that we were going to be able to save money, invest money, and get money working for us was to open up a brokerage account. We opened up a high yield savings account, and that's where we put our fun money, guys. We put it inside of a high yield savings account, and we've created buckets, also known as sinking funds. And what we do is we have a fun money account or a vacation account, because we enjoy taking vacations. And every month what we do is we fund this account. So we know that we want to take at least one vacation a year, and we put money in this throughout the year. Now, we don't have a set amount that we would like to put into it. We would love to be able to put in at least 10% of our income in there, but unfortunately, we do have a low income, so we don't have a set amount of money that we can put in there. But what we do is we put money in there as much as we can without sacrificing our current lifestyle. But since we know that we want to take at least one vacation a year, and that's important to us, guys, we enjoy taking those experiences. We enjoy going on vacation. We do sacrifice on other stuff, like things that we used to buy. We sacrifice on clothing. We sacrifice on shoes, which I used to love buying shoes, guys. But now, instead of spending money on stuff like that we used to buy, we no longer spend that money. Now, if we need it, we will, but we always look for clothing that is inexpensive, and we don't pay for that name brand stuff, because that's what we used to do in the past. And guys, that name brand stuff is so expensive, so we don't do that. Now, for shoes, guys, we do buy high quality shoes, because as I said, foot care is very important, especially since I work at Home Depot and I stand on concrete. I don't sacrifice on shoes, but I do sacrifice on other areas. So if you are trying to create a fun account, you have to find and make choices on things that you don't really need to spend a lot of money. And so even if you do need those items, you find ways to buy cheaper items or just forego having to buy them so often. So I don't know your personal finances, guys, but you have to decide what's more important. Is it saving for a fun account, maybe taking a vacation once a year, or would you rather have this today and order it on Amazon Prime and get it tomorrow? So it really just comes down to making choices and sacrificing a little here. And I don't really consider it sacrificing, guys. I'm just making, I think more of it as making a more conscious decision. Do you want to spend more money on this, or would you rather put money in your fun account so that way you and your family can take a vacation at least once a year and enjoy life? So guys, that's how we do it. And we do it on a low income. So you don't have to make a ton of money to be able to make these decisions. And guys, even if you don't save a ton of money, say you enjoy taking vacations, but you don't make enough money to go to Disney World one year, what you could do is, if you want to plan a trip for Disney World or an expensive vacation one year, what you do is, the year that you're not taking that expensive vacation, you go on vacations locally. There's tons of things to do in every state, regardless of where you live in the United States. You can find local events that you can take vacations. You either go hiking, you go kayaking, go biking, or whatever. You can do whatever it is that you want, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. All you would need is money for gas and then money for eating out. And you don't even have to eat out, guys. You can take your own food and have a picnic. So anyway, guys, that's how we do it. We've just decided to make wiser decisions with the money that we do spend and save money for the things that we like to do. And that has enabled us to be able to take vacations for the past 4 years. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, there has to be a happy balance between saving for tomorrow and enjoying today, because what do you do if tomorrow never comes and then you just worked your entire life? You don't want that. You want to be able to enjoy today while saving for tomorrow. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button so that you can be notified whenever I put out a new video. And make sure you watch this video, guys, right here, where I share with you guys what I'm frugal on. But I'm also not scared to spend money. I just do it differently than I used to do it in the past. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.